And if you watch it on a full moon, it glows out so bright around the outside of the moon that it damn near blinds your eyes looking at it.
How many ships and stuff have we put, or whatever, in the water?
A lot, bro.
Like, that's gotta raise the level a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, bro. 100%.
And they're massive. And they're huge.
I would be out on the ocean, sitting out there smoking a cigarette, and you look up in the sky, and you're like, oh, that's a low satellite. And then the boom is just gone.
Reminder, the show is about conspiracies and conspiracy-related topics of our choosing. If you don't like it, then
viewer discretion is advised.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Camspiracies, where we seek the truth and dive into all things mysterious. Tonight, I got with me, as always, Dan.
Woo!
And we got a new guest for you guys, Mr. Andy.
Hello, hello.
And joining us, we have also Jerad.
If anyone doesn't know, I've known this little feller since he was little. So,
Little munchkins.
get to cause some fucking shenanigans tonight. Sorry, guys, for the curse words.
Oh, we don't give a fuck.
I'd like to say I don't usually cuss this much, but that would
Fuck
be
you, Andy.
fucking blatant
We're
lie.
here for it. We fucking
Blatant
love
fucking
it.
lie.
Get into it.
Yeah.
Subscribe, like. Let's go.
We need Gage. Like and subscribe.
You can always end it up with the like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Comment down below.
Right there.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff.
So, I mean, if most people don't know, I grew up the Alsea River, and not as far as most people that grew up that river, but like most people that grew up Tidewater, bro, the amount of shit you see flying around in the sky at nighttime is insane.
Really?
Oh, yeah. There's no planes over us. So if you think of it that way, there's no planes over the coastline, like where we're at. If you look up in the sky at all times, if you see something flying over your head, it's probably a satellite or possibly an alien.
Okay.
Yeah, but they keep moving.
There's no fucking planes out
consistently.
here. They don't fly on the coastline.
All right.
So think of any time you've ever been in the woods. And the
Fact check.
a big one is the man was on here actually not that long ago. And one of your previous guests, Jordan Drummond, can also verify this from Five Rivers.
Oh, yeah.
He said,
Sitting in Five Rivers, staring
said,
up in
yeah.
the sky, bro. I've seen alien ships flying around up there to where you see shit floating. You're like, that's a satellite. And then you watch it floating and then just blink and it's gone. Or
I've seen shit stop before.
bro, I've
Take
watched
pictures,
shit.
which that's not a satellite.
When I
Yeah.
commercial
Stop.
fished, I would be out on the ocean. And we'd be out there on the deck smoking at nighttime while we were chilling, about to go to bed here in a couple minutes, and sitting out there smoking a cigarette. And you look up in the sky and you're like, oh, that's a fucking low satellite. And then the fucker, boom, is just gone.
Yeah.
And looks like it dipped off into the ocean. Because I've watched land disappear numerous times being out there.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden there's lights glowing like you're in a fucking city.
Well, we were speaking about that a little bit earlier, and that like explosion you were saying is boom, or maybe not explosion, but boom, it's gone.
No, it's like a shockwave.
And maybe there's like an aura around it. And you had mentioned earlier,
Oh, the moon.
maybe a ring
Yeah.
around the moon.
So in Turner, where I live at, it's close Staten, Nomsville area. Numerous times, and I'm not the only person that's seen this in the area. The moon that's over there has a weird glowing ring around the outside of it, like a halo.
Yeah.
And if you watch it on a full moon, it glows out so bright around the outside of the moon that it damn near blinds your eyes looking at it.
Like
where-
even during the day.
Like I was almost
No,
thinking
just at
like
nighttime. Like almost like you're looking at a shop light, like in a garage.
like a almost through like a lens flare.
Kind of.
Like
It's
you ever-
weird, bro.
You ever seen the moon with like a fucking ring around it?
Like enough to where we make jokes when we see it like that we're going to moon tan. Because it's so bright.
bright.
Where
It's
he's
so
from,
bright.
he says it looks like that all the time.
Kind of. Yeah, on full moons, it looks like that.
Oh, yeah.
Out by Detroit Lake, an alien country.
Well,
That high.
I got a question. Like, where are you at on maybe the firmament?
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Because
right. Yeah.
because if you're looking at it and it's got that glare on it,
Yeah.
if it hit the firmament,
You getting
at a
certain spots and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
I mean,
that's very like religious.
yeah. I mean, dude, it's weird. I will tell you right now that where they built the church in the town that I was recently, like, I don't know, like a year ago, was baptized in.
Okay.
They flat out from the pastor's dad back in the day when he moved from Texas, which is even funnier. He moved from Arlington, which is a lot of Hank Hill jokes made in our church.
Yeah.
when he moved out there, where they placed the church at, they were going to originally build it in Roseburg. And when his dad went to the town and sat there in the field where they built it at, he said there was something about it that he couldn't place it. And for a spiritual man to say this is kind of weird because he was like,
he felt
like, all right, we got to build something here. Like he was told to build it there.
Yeah.
Which also freaked me out. But then on the other hand, they go into a lot of deep dives in that church about like in Turkey where they found the ark. Up on the hill and shit like that. Like I'd never been in a church in my life that will openly say like, yeah, no, the ark's up on top of a hill in Turkey.
One thing that caught me off guard was they put the rotation of the sun and the moon in correlation with the ice ages and shit like that. And it's like, it fucking rotates kind of perfectly on the flat earth map of to where like, oh, it's, the Antarctics are fucking melting and shit, and it's because it's rotating closer to the ice walls and shit, and it's like things are coming more unveiled, and it goes hundreds and thousands of years of this rotation around the world of like, oh yeah, there's the ice age here, and like, but this comes around and that goes around and this, and I was like, what the fuck, man? Like,
bro, it's weird how they write out Antarctica is just
like,
weird.
Dude,
like we're not allowed to sit on what? 15% of it? No, only 15% you can go.
Yeah.
Even you can go to the camp that's there. You can parachute into the camp.
How the fuck does that not raise some more flags?
Like,
dude,
why?
It's
like
insane.
that's my biggest question. Why?
Yeah, I just don't get it.
Well, just don't ask. It's like sweeping shit under the fucking carpet.
I've never realized how big Antarctica actually fucking is.
It's fucking huge,
it's
dude.
fucking huge, dude.
It's giant.
So one thing I've always thought about, like the, sea temperature, or like sea raising and all that shit. How many fucking ships and stuff have we put, or whatever, in the water?
A lot, bro.
Like that's
A
gotta
scary
raise
amount.
the level a little bit. Or I mean, I know that's not going to be like catastrophic, but we also have a shitload more ships than we've ever had, dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah, bro. 100%.
And they're fucking massive.
And they're huge, and they're subs.
What the fuck?
I've never thought about that, but that's one time I
fucking
actually...
me up right
That's
now.
one thing I've always thought about.
Every day they're making more too.
Dude,
though.
huge motherfuckers.
Yeah.
The ones that have sank.
Yeah, the northern seas, bro. The ones that look like they're flipping like little
They
bath
never
boats.
cleaned it
Oh,
out.
dude, that's a lot of weight in the water.
Yeah,
That's
buoyancy,
always
bro.
something I've never heard about it, but I've always thought about that shit. Like, what about the ships we're building? What about all the airplanes that flew into the water? Like,
Yeah.
what about the helicopters?
Doesn't that disperse you volume?
Little tiny bit.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So this has to go back in with magnet poles in the Bermuda Triangle.
yeah.
Okay, big on
Because that's why a lot of
there you
people
go,
for
yeah.
years were like, oh, you can't fly over it. It's a mystery. No, it's the magnetic poles over it. That's why it throws off radar and all of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Every boat that's ever crashed on it, they have a huge fucking
for
underground,
sure,
like
yeah.
their reefs that are under there are spontaneous random ones. So if you go from Bermuda, like through the triangle itself,
The batteries,
it's
just everything.
uncounted amount of boats.
Yeah.
And
Dude,
the planes that were
shitloads.
flying out there,
Yeah.
like what the hell was that woman pilot? Amelia Earhart?
They just found more of her, right?
Did they find more of her?
Yeah, I just heard about that the other
I
day.
thought I
Weren't
heard
you
something about
talking
that.
to me about that?
Oh yeah.
They find some more of her
said
body?
They found her fucking ship.
No,
No
her plane.
way.
Her plane, yeah. And was
Where?
Like, no, it
Was
I
it
can't
off of
remember
a
where,
fucking? God damn it!
But yeah,
It's
they
the
were like,
Galapagos,
oh,
isn't
we've, yeah, because she
Where they have
refueled it
coconut
somewhere
crabs.
and then had to fly, and then she got lost halfway through it. Pretty much, she never made it here. So they literally did a fucking span through it, and we're using
Trying to
lidar and
find
shit.
it. That's
And we're
crazy,
like,
dude.
"There's your fucking plane. That's her plane." They were like 90% sure that was her fucking plane.
Was
They were
that
like, "That's-"
recently, or was that? Yeah, okay. That's fucking...
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah, and I was like, dude, yeah.
I mean, dude, the theory for a long time was that
It's
she
been
landed on
over
an island
100
where
years.
what the fuck is that island that they thought she landed on with coconut crabs?
Yeah,
that
and
was
they
the theory
fucking
forever that she got eaten by coconut crabs.
some shit like
Which
that.
is possible. We seen what it did to Steve-O's ass cheek.
Dude,
Now imagine
yeah.
if you're fucked up and they try to eat you. They eat pigeons and other things.
They'll fuck some shit up.
Yeah, they
They
crack
eat the bones,
coconuts.
I guess.
Coconuts, yeah.
I mean, guess if they just drug him into the water, you wouldn't find bones.
No, even if they didn't have to, they
probably
eat birds
could
and they eat the bones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Something would eat the bones of fucking...
It's
They
insane.
finally found Amelia Earhart's plane. Satellite and 1938 aerial photos show a metallic object in the lagoon of Nikumaroro Island, believed to be her missing Lockheed Electra.
That was
A Purdue University expedition in
Lockheed
November
fucking
2025
Purdue,
revealed all
the
Earhart-related
rocket
government
builders,
files
Lockheed
declassified,
Martin.
which could reveal new clues.
Good job.
Good job for Trumpy.
I'm impressed right now.
You guys heard of Lockheed Martin, right? Okay.
You know that they just found, god damn it, what is that fucking, it's, fucking god damn it. It's the island that fucking got blown up by ash and volcanoes back in the day over by Italy. Is it Pompeii?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so they've been doing
Bikini
testing.
Bottom. No.
Dude, they've been digging in the grounds of Pompeii lately, and they've been finding statues of people, like, covered in ash.
Yeah.
And they can go into those statues, and they're goddamn Jurassic Park status.
Dude, right?
Lockheed Martin's tied to several big conspiracies. UFO
Right.
tech, Skunkworks allegedly reverse-engineered alien crafts like the TR-3B.
What
Oh,
the
yeah.
fuck?
War profits.
That's Lockheed,
said to
bro.
influence global
Yeah.
conflicts to fuel the military-industrial complex. Hidden tech.
What the
claims
fuck
they
is
developed
this?
free energy and anti-gravity systems decades ahead of public release.
Mm-hmm.
Cover-ups. Whistleblowers and scientists linked to their projects.
Get the
reportedly
fuck out of
vanished.
here. Do you guys know what Hollywood theory is? Yeah, the Hollywood theory goes back to, so they show you movies and desensitize you to movies,
Oh, yeah.
and then they start pumping you full of shit that they show you in movies.
Right.
So, like, with aliens, the feds for years were like, no, aliens don't exist. And then they fucking tell us a couple years ago that aliens are real.
They do exist.
Yeah.
They could exist.
Oh, we just
in
put
this.
That-
10 years worth of fucking
Well,
alien movies into the...
In movies,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So you're desensitized to it when they tell you it's real.
Yeah.
So the theory of mine is with that, and I hate to say this, but look at the world that we live in now, how desensitized to murder we are. Nobody blinks or bats a fucking eye
It's
about
what's
people
just
being
sad.
murdered
I mean-
gruesomely. Think of the generation gap between slasher horror movies
Yeah.
to now. Slasher horror movies with like Michael Myers and Jason Voorhees. You could outrun that motherfucker.
I mean, there's also a lot of serial
can't do much
killers
with
and
a
stuff
serial
like
killer,
that,
no,
but I feel
otherwise
like
it's
America is taking the head of a lot of that stuff. You
Oh
know?
yeah, dude. We
Like,
desensitize
Jack
everyone
the
in the
Ripper
world.
was a fucking serial, but do we look at that shit like it's nothing now?
No.
Or multiple kills, like that's a serial killer.
How many people do you watch murder podcasts every single day?
Oh, or murder.
Or
yeah.
sit and listen to that shit nonstop, and you're like, what are you doing?
I do it a lot with police shit.
And none of one of those people ever pulled the trigger on an animal, but they can listen to someone pulling the trigger on a human? I'm sorry, if you can't justify shooting an animal, what the fuck can you justify listening to a human get shot? Like, that don't make any sense.
Like I like to eat animals, but I don't, it's which is hypocritical. But
No, but
I will kill an animal. I don't like to do it.
What's up, everyone? If you've made it this far in the video, please like, subscribe, and be sure to comment to let us know some of your favorite conspiracy topics and let us hear your thoughts on the show. Thank you for your support. Now let's get back to the episode.
Preacher's Cave.
I would like to talk about that some more.
You've never been to Preacher's Cave?
Scott, get in here, dude. We got a seat for you. You ever hear of Preacher's Cave? It's in Yachats, right?
Yeah, it's out.
Yeah.
Right past Yachats.
I haven't heard of
Really?
it.
I just don't. I never knew about the fucking. My dad took me there.
What's the
very.
lore?
All right,
the
so
guy died.
I got you right.
Yeah.
So Preacher's Cave is near Yachats, also known as the Hippie Cave. It's a historical site connected to the Holy Rollers, which was a cult led by Franz
It was a
Edmund.
cult?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Holy Rollers were a cult. They wrote a book about this. If you look it up, you can find
Dude,
the book
are we
right
gonna
now.
have our next Holy Rollers 50-year anniversary?
Wasn't it-
Like,
I've heard he was
Hang
like
on.
smoked out of it or something.
No, hold on,
No,
keep
is that
going.
not- yeah, for-
So he led it was led by a dude named Franz Edmund, and they were in 1906. The cult leader, Joshua, hid out with his followers in the cave while a manhunt ensued, and he later left him and his followers to hide the cave, and while he moved to another location, it says, the cave is also known for its role in the cult story, which is intertwined with the history of the Oregon coast. Anywho, so I know, though, that the dude took off with one of his followers. I don't need that anymore. And was on the ferry going across from Portland over to the other side of the river. And the dude's sister that he was with on the ferry. And this, I mean, mind you, this is black powder guns times. Waited
Yeah,
for the dude to come across the
That was
ferry,
like
seen him on the ferry,
1906 or some
and
shit.
shot the
Yeah.
dude and killed him with a fucking musket.
That's
Yeah.
about preachers? That's nuts.
How many people were with him?
He took, I don't know, probably like 30 people or something
I've
like
heard
that.
at least a dozen. Or
Yeah.
two, yeah.
The Holy Rollers, 1900s Corvallis. a cult led by Franz Crefeld, calling
him.
themselves gods.
He went from Corvallis to the
Their
coast.
followers rolled, screamed, and
That was
claimed
the preacher?
divine visions until it ended in murder and madness.
Huh.
Maleaur Cave, Harney County.
Maleaur Cave.
Oh, dude. Yeah, we were just talking about that, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah,
we were.
Maleur's Cave.
You got
And that's
no
the same
fucking way,
motherfucker?
Dude.
It's connected to it.
Dude.
Have you guys
They're
ever
all
heard of
fucking
Maleaur's
cool.
Cave? Let's
No,
go,
that's
dude.
crazy.
Welcome to Oregon, pretty much. The state of weird shit.
Look at
We
this.
wanna
Look
fucking
at
Dude,
this.
that looks
Look
just
at
like
that. You
Preacher's
see that
Cave.
circle right there?
That's
So guess what
creepy,
that
dude.
is?
Yeah.
That's a Freemason logo.
Yeah,
It's just
bro.
like post.
They've
yeah.
got caves.
Oh, it's a
and
Freemason
shit.
cave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
But
Yeah, dude. We've
Isn't that in
been
Bend?
talking about going there.
that's
It's over in
crazy.
Yeah,
Redmond,
it's
Bend area,
like-
isn't it?
Some shit like that. I think
Yeah.
so. And yeah, dude, there's like cages and fucking locked gates and all sorts of like heavy warnings about going in there and all this
No
fucking
proof
weird
connects them, so it is kind of like a fucking like hearsay.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, that is the lava tubes over in Bend and Redmond.
It's a quarter-mile long lava tube
Damn.
owned by the Robert Burns Masonic Lodge. Since the 1930s, Freemasons have held annual secret meetings inside, complete with torches, altars, and rituals
They're there
carved
every
into the rock.
Yeah.
Locals.
Since the
demonstrate
30s, so
ceremonies,
almost
Yeah.
100 years. Yeah.
But nothing's been proven.
And then that's the one that was
Cases
boarded
from
up in
2019 stop
2019.
Trespassers and rumors only.
So we're gonna go into the fact that we have cemeteries with graves in it that are fucking hundreds of years older than the state is, from when it was founded.
Right.
And that people never lived here.
That timing.
Go into Corvallis. There's a Freemason cemetery.
What?
Bro, I'll take you there. I know exactly where it
Wait,
is.
hold on.
It's right next to my old house.
There's a Freemason cemetery.
In Corvallis, in South
And it's
Corvallis.
open public?
Yeah, look it up. South
know
Corvallis
that?
Freemason
I had no
Cemetery.
idea about that. No.
It's a big one still to this day. It's the Mason Cemetery, Corvallis, Oregon. Yeah, Crystal Lake Cemetery. It was over there by my house.
Lake,
I have taken numerous photos of me dressed up as Jason at Crystal Lake.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Crystal Lake Cemetery, South Corvallis, old Masonic burial ground from the 1800s. Locals whisper it's tied to Freemason rituals, unmarked graves,
From
and
the
late-night
1800s.
gatherings near the Willamette River.
Oh,
No
yeah.
proof, but many say strange lights and chanting echo through the trees after dark.
They do. I've been there at nighttime.
Creepy.
It's
Old
cool.
Mason.
No,
they were
so
here in the 1800s.
Yeah,
no. There's a grave there
Yeah.
from 1725.
Creepy. Really creepy.
Corvallis wasn't founded until the 1800s.
Exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. It's a big cult. Fucking
Yeah.
cult.
Cults and serial killers, baby.
Montana.
And
Montana's
Arizona. I've heard
has the
it's a
largest
big
amount of
one.
cults in,
Huh.
in the
Oh,
country.
really?
Yeah.
Damn.
I'll
Huge
believe it.
wide open land.
Big,
Nobody bugged
hilly.
it.
Yeah, I get
Mhm.
that. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Even
Sounds like we're gonna
self-sufficient
shit.
enough.
I
and
think
you
it
could
was-
be kind of
I think Far Cry
self-sufficient.
5 was based off of one
Yeah.
of the cults.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's what like threw me off really like moving here, and that was like one of the first things I like heard was the satanic cult
Up on the Church of
fucking-
Yahats.
Yeah, Church of Yahats.
That
And
was.
they're like, oh yeah, there's this church. I've never been there before.
It's gone.
Yeah,
I've been
that's
up
what
to
I
it.
was like. I don't know if there was a road.
So the
but they
foundation
were
was
like,
there when I was a kid. Yeah, it's on Cape
Yeah.
Ranch.
I was like, huh.
Yeah, there used to be
I
a
was
church
like, how
up
the
on
fuck do
Cape
you
Ranch.
get there? I want
Do you remember that, Jared?
shit out, but I don't know if
What?
I actually.
The satanic church that used to be on the hill in Yahats when we were kids.
Oh yeah, the star or whatever. The
So when me and Jared were kids,
Just we were just talking about
Did you ever
crazy
see that,
random
Cooch?
fucking.
Well, why
The
is it
Satanic Church
Preacher's
in Yahats?
Cave and like Devil's Churn?
Back
Why
to
is it all
lines on the
religious
map.
name?
if you look at the vibration lines or whatever they call them on maps, when you look at them,
Yeah.
that's where you look at how a lot of organs lined up and stuff. A lot of it falls into pentagrams.
I don't like it.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's just how it's set up, bro. You let Freemasons build the state, and of course they're
Yeah,
gonna do weird
dude,
shit.
they're like, oh, look at this. Look what we can do.
What was that cult out in Boring? Was it the key holders or something like that? Is what it's called.
Oh, dude, there was.
That's where they had Young Life. They built the church camp for little kids to go to on the old cult compound.
something with the K. Yeah, you are.
Yeah, it
right,
is the key
something.
holders.
Yeah, I think you might.
They
be
took
right.
the whole town of
Wasn't
Boring
that with
over.
like that, like Arabian dude or whatever.
I think it is
Yeah,
Boring.
the
I thought it
Indian.
was someplace up just east of Corvallis, Portland.
It might be.
It was
I thought it
like-
was
yeah.
Boring.
It was
mean,
the
it's-
whole area, dude. Like,
There's a few of them in
I
Oregon.
remember-
This is like
I remember
been
seeing
the place
something. It
to
was like
come
they
to with
they
cults.
started.
I
in
wanted.
one
It's not like
town,
the
and then they
Kardashians,
slowly
but it's something
moved
like
and
it, like
moved
the car
and
shows.
over
Yeah, I
to
think
another
they moved
Martians
over to
or-
Boring
yeah,
from the
but-
Portland area.
Yeah.
if I'm
I mean,
correct,
you have
because
your
they
phone.
bought that big town out there.
Yeah, that was also wasn't the only chapter of that.
No.
Cult. Yeah, it
Hell
started in
no.
like what, Indonesia or some
shit like that.
somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a Maharaja.
Across- yeah, across the
there you
Pacific.
go. That,
Yeah.
Maharaji.
Yeah, the guy that came with
yeah.
them.
Quick note, that was the Rajneesh commune in Antelope, Oregon. Maharaji just means great king, kind of like a title back then.
Jared,
Yes,
I
sir.
gotta ask you, bro.
Yeah.
What are you seeing, man? You seen some shit?
Yeah, really only thing, we lived up Darky Creek, you know, whatever,
Oh,
age
yeah.
for whatever.
Yeah,
I remember
absolutely.
sleeping on trampolines and shit like that. Remember looking up. This was like satellites were around and shit, but it wasn't that
Not as
prevalent.
prominent back then.
Yeah.
And fucking
like
just
Skynet.
watching it. We were watching fucking meteors, watching, you know, whatever going by, just watching the sun or, you know, the sky as it goes by. We watched something come up, stop, take multiple pictures, take off.
Take multiple pictures. Did you
Flash,
Who,
or,
who
you know-
was taking pictures? You guys are taking pictures.
No,
of
they,
it?
whatever was
No,
in the
yeah.
sky, like it flew by pretty quick. Stopped,
podcast.
like that's something for something to stop midair, flying through, and
Yeah, like
then take off again, like. But that's one of the things that's always stuck with me. I think I've seen other shit than that, but that's always stuck with me. Of like,
Yeah.
how'd it stop? How'd it fucking like flash? But that's all I've really. Other than that, I've never seen like anything extravagant, you know. But
I will say, growing up at the base of a mountain, I did hear a lot of shit growing up as a kid in those woods. We watched coyotes disappear.
yeah.
I watched coyotes disappear off of the face of the earth from Lincoln County. And everyone at this table can remember. We used to have coyotes here. Look around now. When's the last time you seen a fucking coyote in Lincoln County?
I see
You
coyotes
don't see
in the
them.
hot still. Yeah, dude, there's a coyote at fucking Merle Ponsler, like up by.
Now,
No, there still is, bro.
not like when we were kids.
Yeah, he hangs out on the rock wall.
The
Have you
mange
seen that guy?
population killed most things.
Have you guys seen that guy? That coyote that hangs out on the wall at like up by Florence?
Oh, that's different. That's not Lincoln County.
It's in fucking yeah,
close
it is.
enough,
It's
but-
right there, bro.
Not
I
really.
mean,
Florence doesn't.
You're being
Hey, yo.
picky now, dude.
Guys,
Like,
I'll tell you what, that was a fucking awesome episode, and we'll be here for the next one. Let's get a cheers in.
All right, guys.
Reach it off
Later,
the
boys.
table. Reach it off
Spreading
the
the
table.
love.
Cheers, brother.
Yeah, dude. Good episode for sure. Glad we had some good guests on here. Andy. Fuck yeah,
that's
Jared.
It's like trying to high five in wrestling. Look at the hand.
It's a conspiracy that no one's watching, okay?
That dude was an alien that was at the Taco Bell drive-thru. That dude had no idea where he came from outer space, bro.
Now, the dark side of the moon, which no one can ever see, it has a fucking base on it.
Because my brain wanted to be like some man is running at our pickup, and then my brain went, and it's way too big.
Like the biggest one that people forget about is that flash frozen food is the main number one causing of colon cancer in men.
Mm-hmm.
And then they tell us like, oh, well, you can't afford something.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, here's some frozen food. The flash
Yeah.
freezing agent that they use in it is a
Yeah.
super bad toxic chemical. Like,
Wow.
there's nothing healthy about freezing
So-
food.
all
So,
carcinogens.
Yeah,
so
you
get
all of
nutrients
that.
out of food. Breakfast
Even some of
sandwiches,
the, like,
all that shit.
I'm
Hot
pretty
Pockets.
sure about the boats too, because
Causes
we get a lot of
Yeah, all that's
frozen
toxic.
And
Flash
colon.
freezing
And,
too.
and it's
Colon and
linked to
male.
colon?
And males. And mainly males. Yeah, flash frozen food is a huge link that they have found in males. Because the amount of stuff and chemicals they put into it is not good for the human body.
Really?
It's just the agent
How
in
do
it
they
is
actually
bad.
do it? Like put it in a thing and drown
They put it in a
out?
blast freezer.
Or do they?
The same thing they use for commercial fish.
But do they have to
They
soak
put
it with
our
the-
food in.
Okay.
And they spray it, and then they freeze it.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, if you got to freeze something by spraying it first,
Yeah.
Right.
ain't not a single time I've ever caught in a salmon or any other fish in my life, filleted it and thought, let me soak this in chemicals and then fucking freeze it.
Right.
Why would I do that?
Most meat you don't want frozen anyway. You know.
Or
Yeah,
wet.
that's
Meat's not frozen.
Yeah, no. Yeah, dude, frozen food's not good for you. At all.
So you said it was the same stuff that the commercial fishermen are using?
Yeah, that's what I
I'm
was
saying,
like from my
blast
job.
freezers.
So
We get a lot of stuff. Like all of our prawns are
FSC,
some
the
of
food
our
companies of
salmon.
America, they all have blast freezers.
All the bay shrimp, stuff like that. It's all tuna, even as well.
It's people don't even realize it. Like they
Yeah,
eat
so
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 much.
they were
of it.
doing that beforehand.
Oh,
and,
yeah, bro.
And now,
Yeah.
so the
Does
frozen
it kill
fish.
the parasites?
So when you look at it this way, that they don't put that shit in prisons.
Oh, they don't?
No, the shit they put in prison says right on the boxes, not safe for human consumption.
Well,
Yeah.
that sounds
Well,
like
it's
But
just
still
like
frozen.
It's frozen, but it doesn't says right on it too, not for animal consumption.
It could be the same thing, but they
It's
tell
like
you that
fertilizer.
it's not safe. Which could be the same as our food, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're just not putting the same notification on there.
No, they don't. So the FFA
but it
doesn't.
could be the same shit.
Right.
Yeah, the food industry of America doesn't have to label all the shit that they used to with food.
well, it's like
Dan probably remembers this from cooking, reading different ingredients
They
and
don't
being
have
like,
to label a lot.
"What the fuck,
Yeah.
man?" Like I remember this being considered unhealthy a couple of years ago, and now it's a healthy thing.
Okay.
So look at it this way: when you go into a grocery store, nothing on a shelf that you or me look at is advertised for us. Look at the shelves that are on the bottom shelves
They're
where your
for the
kids look. Why is
I've
it
seen that.
Yeah,
Disney
that's
stuff?
true. They're all ads.
All these characters that little kids will recognize, but grown
Yeah.
adults will be like, "That's fucking garbage."
yeah.
But it's all shit marketed to kids.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know that people that have celiacs
I've heard that too.
can eat bread in any other country but America?
Yeah, they don't abuse
Oh,
red
yeah,
dye as
yeah,
much either.
I was gonna
We
say.
genetically modified our wheat to be able to withstand storms and not mold.
Yeah.
And that right there is a poison itself.
Yeah.
Like they actually.
Yeah, our
in
bread
the
in
plant
America.
itself.
Yeah, and the wheat itself. And our bread in America, if you go to, like, hypothetical, go to, like,
I
Spain
could see that. Yeah.
or most of Europe, people with celiacs can eat bread.
You can.
They don't have celiac.
You can buy
fucked
like
Isn't
a
that crazy?
fucking expensive piece, like
Chemical.
expensive bread.
Yeah, we're the most open country, but the
There's
most
chemical
poison.
in our
Yeah.
bread.
Yeah, we're the most poisoned country in the world.
You can buy some fucking really fancy bread and then buy some fucking like white bread, and that white bread will last fucking a month.
Oh yeah, compared
And
to a
the
loaf of
other
fresh made
fucking
bread,
fresh
2
bread,
days.
yeah,
2-3 days.
Mold. Start growing mold.
Yeah,
start
bro.
fucking up. Yeah.
A fresh loaf of sourdough, well, 2 days, 3 days, it's molded.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
like the food pyramid. I know.
Oh, dude, it's all backwards.
Oh, right.
It was
Yeah.
supposed to be
It's
upside
been
down.
changed so many times.
What's with
too.
that? That's
Well, it's like they
fucked
told
up.
us as a
What the
kid,
fuck is going on?
eating protein is bad for you. I'm sorry, but last I checked, in the human body, you had to eat things like that. Like, why do
Yeah.
we wouldn't have sharp teeth?
Well, that's what I
We
look
wouldn't have
back
canines.
at for a while
Wisdom
too.
teeth.
I'm like,
Or,
dude,
yeah, canine, any of them.
like
All of our
where did
molars,
we
canines,
evolve
wisdom.
from? Like, where did our just? Oh, it rewrote itself in the last 100 years. So you can, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure it took fucking millions of years of us still eating the same shit.
Yeah.
Everyone can either believe it or they cannot believe it. I don't give 2 fucks, but I am telling you right now, that motherfucker back there is not real.
Catch up on previous episodes on YouTube and be sure to follow our TikTok for more related content. Camspiracies, seeking the truth, one episode at a time.